the end of this video, you'll be able to play Stereo Hearts by Gym Class Heroes in Fingerstyle guitar. Let me show you a quick preview of what it will all sound like, and then we will break the song down step by step. First thing you're gonna do is you're going to put a capo on the 2nd fret of your guitar. Then let's get into the song. You're going to play the low E string once. And you're gonna put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string and your pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the high E string. And then you're going to pluck the bottom 3 strings. So it's gonna be pluck the low E string, bottom 3 strings. Now your middle finger is going to go to the 3rd fret of the A string. You're going to release your pinky finger and your index finger is gonna go on the 2nd fret of the high E string. Your ring finger stays in the same place. Then you're going to pluck the A string and the bottom 3 strings all at once. So you pluck 4 strings like this. So you have low E, pluck, change position, pluck 4 strings. Now your index finger is going to lift off from the high E string and you're going to play the high E string open. Well, open, the capo is on it, but open, you're not pressing any fingers or something. And then you're gonna hit the B string with your ring finger still on the 3rd fret. And then you're going to play the 1st fret of that same string. Then you're going to take your other fingers off, by the way. So it's going to be 3, 1, take the rest off. And then you're going to play the open B string. So while you do that, your fingers are kind of in the air, you know, and your middle finger is going to go and land on the 3rd fret of the low E string. Then you're going to play that string, of course. And then you're going to do a hammer-on from the B string open to the 3rd fret of that string with your ring finger. So it's this hammer on. But then while this string is still resonating. So it's gonna be... Then you're gonna hit the high E string. And then you're gonna hit the B string again. So it's gonna be hammer on, E, B. Now your index finger is gonna go on the 1st fret of the B string. And then you're gonna hit the open B string again. So it's the similar riff as we just did. So it's gonna be 3, 1, open. Your middle finger is then gonna go on the 2nd fret of the G string. And then you're gonna hit the B string again, open. So it's gonna be low E, hammer on, E, 3 on B, 1 on B, open B, 2nd fret G, open B. So now you're gonna pluck the low E string and play the 3rd fret of the B, followed by a high E string, and then you're gonna come back to the B string again. So it's gonna be low, B, E, B. Then your index finger is gonna go to the 1st fret of that string, and then open B string. While your fingers are in the air, your middle finger is gonna go to the 3rd fret of the low E again. And then your ring finger is gonna go on the 3rd fret of the B, so no hammer on, just play the note. And then, while you play that note, your middle finger is gonna go to the 2nd fret of the G string, and then you're gonna lay down a G7 chord. So the G7 is middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G, index finger on the 1st fret of the B, and then your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the high E. And then you're going to do the following arpeggio like this. So it's actually like delayed in the beginning, and then you speed it up. So it's D, G, B, E, B, G. The 2nd loop of this song is pretty much the same as the beginning, only the ending is different. So up and until this point, it's all the same. Until here. Instead of doing this, you're gonna do this. So it's gonna be low E on 3rd, B string on 3rd, and then you're gonna play high E string, back to B, and then you're gonna play the open B string 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna do a pull off with your middle finger from the 2nd fret of the G string to the open string. You can also just play them as separate notes if you're a beginner, so you can also do this. Both are totally fine. Now you know how to play Stereo Hearts by Gym Class Heroes in fingerstyle guitar. But did you know that I have many more fingerstyle tutorials and beginner tutorials like this? So if you want to learn more on the guitar fast, please make sure to watch the video on screen. And with that being said, I hope to see you soon in the next video.